Hi, my name's Dave Craig. I'm a locksmith in Aurora, Illinois. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss how to make copper from electricity. When we talk about copper, we mean, actually, it could be water, it could be, or not water, steel, sulfur, any basic element, and water too. How do we make this out of electricity? Well, we all know electricity is made from, or everything is made from energy, correct? And electricity is a form of energy. The easiest way to describe it is, have you ever been to a sale or a big public event or seen the big searchlights in the sky where the beams cross? The searchlights are going back and forth. Well, where the beams cross, what do you have? You have brighter light. The light's twice as bright where they cross. If you put a third object in there, say across 3 beams of light, the place where they cross, or where they intersect, is 3 times as bright as the rest of the beam. Okay. Same with stars in the night sky. When you look up in the stars or night, or you think of your horoscope, and say you're a Capricorn, there's a picture of a goat in the sky. Well, the lines between the stars, just like the intersecting lines, they're coming straight out from the sun, and just like the intersecting lines of a searchlight, they're actually passing through each other. So those lines aren't quite as imaginary as we think they are, because 2 stars are actually transmitting their light toward each other, and exactly that point they are passing through each other, and so the line between those two is twice as bright, and so you can actually, with really good eyes, see the lines between stars or planets or what have you. So how many searchlight beams have to cross to where this center one gets, the intersection gets so heavy or it gets so dense that we can cut it with a saw or a knife or a fork? Well, we might not be able to do it with photons. That's the kind of light emitted from a searchlight. It's the same works with lasers or whatever else. But we're going back, pardon me, we're going back to our magnet. Now, what happens, say we want, most of us know that diamonds are made from coal. And that if you take we've got a lot of synthetic diamonds out there. They're called zircon, and they're getting better all the time. They take carbon and crush it up and put heat on it and make it smaller. And it's like combining these 2 pieces of steel here. Well, you take this piece of steel and you take this piece of steel, you melt it, you crush it all up together till you only have one piece of steel that's the same size as one, but contains both pieces of steel. Then it's twice as heavy, twice as dense. It's got twice the mass. Same thing with a diamond. A diamond isn't still steel, though. It's an allotrope, I believe, or an isotope of carbon, which isn't the point of this. The steel, though, if it had twice the mass, twice the density it does now, be a lot heavier. Well, that's how you make copper or anything else from electricity. You take a ball of electricity here and a ball of electricity here, and you combine them. How do you combine them? Well, you combine them either south to north or north to south. Once they combine, they start to form what's called a neutron. The nucleus of an atom, the center of an atom, is called the neutron. They're light. Are all neutrons the same? I don't know, but the more electrons and positive and electric charges you add to them, for instance, if you added 3 of these and crushed them all so they're the same size, it'd be 3 times as heavy. Well, same with light or electricity, electrically charged particles. You keep adding them and it stays the same size. The ball of electricity stays the same size for a while, but it keeps getting heavier, heavier, heavier until it forms a solid. Okay? And becomes whatever you want it to be. Now, this is done in nature all the time. We're going to be doing it to make apples. We're going to be doing it to make clothing. We're going to be doing it to make copper. There won't be any shortages of anything in the future. You're going to be able to go to the store or download an app on your mobile phone. So if you need a new tire for your car, you push a button and it'll throw enough electricity into your car, into the air in front of you to form a car tire. I mean, that's pushing it. But your scientists, your engineers, your technicians, they'll eventually work out the wiring diagrams so you can do this. You need enough electricity too. That's why I introduced an ancient energy device that I think will work to provide you with that much electricity, and then the food shortages, and then the hunger, and then the work too. You know, but I see so many people out of jobs now, and with the only hope in sight being welfare checks. Well, why not put us all on welfare? If we can do this technologically, I think we'll be bored to death. We might start killing each other. That's what some fear. But we'll try it. We'll try making everything for free by combining everything to make whatever we need. I mean, it won't make everything we need. Only our material goods. Our moral and emotional problems and other things will still be there in spite of the material goods available. So, but that's basically how you can create everything you want, everything you need materially out of electricity. Thank you.